as well, but at the end of the day, um, we have to understand everybody different. So, Dr. Kymrae, what would you give the young sisters about? They say this is a man society or all this other kind of stuff, and I know you've had to really educate the women about how much they can do. I mean, because women was taught they had to stay in the back, you know, you can't make more money than me. And so all these things is changing right now. The head of the household, a lot of them is women. You understand? And some of them got men in the house. I mean, I'm being honest, guys. If people really do their data mining, women is I'm gonna say it, women winning. They winning right now. Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
when it comes to a lot of my clients, a lot of people I associate with, a lot of them are women, and I'm blew away with the things they're doing and figuring out on their own. Like, it just, and I have one on my show tonight, and I just want you to sort of speak on that. Like,
Mhm.
what do you usually tell young women about when the single women with, whether I say the women with kids with, with not a man around, or they're going through those struggles that a lot of women go through at early ages, and they might have not so much mistakes, but learning curves. What do you usually tell them, Dr. Kim Ray?
Well, there's a lot I could say and have said in those situations. So it's always a specific situation. I'm the
Right,
situational leader, but
right.
I will tell you this, that some of the things that I have said in the past, firstly, you have to believe in yourself more than, because no one else is going to believe in you if you don't. And
Right.
I'm not talking about your mama or your siblings. I'm talking about you got to
Real
believe,
talk.
because if
Hmm.
you don't believe, it can never manifest. It
Right,
can't. I don't care how
right.
hard somebody pray for you. You got to
Hmm.
want. So
Hmm.
that's the first thing. The other thing is that you need to not worry sometimes. Education is not for everybody.
Right,
Everybody, when I say that, I mean higher education. I think
right,
everyone should get a high school diploma
right.
without doubt. You'll
Yeah, without a doubt.
make
Right.
it through this American society probably without one.
Yeah,
But
right.
college is not for everybody. I would say that you need to try to understand what jobs are out there and what
Hmm.
those jobs require of you
Hmm.
if you're
Right,
interested in being, say, an astronaut. Well, what does
right.
it need to be an astronaut? Okay, let me start preparing and figuring out what those things are. Then I
Hmm.
want you to not think about, if you're thinking about college, because that's what I'm talking about right now. If you're
Right.
thinking about that, don't use I don't have any money as a hurdle. Don't.
Hmm. Hmm.
Invest in your education. It is
Hmm.
probably, and correct me because this is kind of more your space. Um, it is probably the best debt that you could ever be in.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
reason I say that is because I know.
Well,
I
well,
used it. But when I consolidated my loans, I'll tell y'all, no shame in my game. I consolidated my loans. Do you know my credit shot up?
yep.
Major.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
I was able to do whatever I needed to do,
Yep.
even with the debt,
Yeah.
because it just looked like I paid off. I made
Hmm.
one
Right.
loan. It looks better to a creditor to have one line item than 15 line items, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm not trying to play your consulting your
Mm.
money, financier or
Yeah.
whatever.
Nah. Nah. Hey, you. Hey. I can't say anything when you're telling the truth. I mean, it's real. I want them to hear this piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to give that disclaimer, because then you say, well, she said I didn't, I'm telling you my
Nah.
situation. But so I'm saying that to say, though, gals, that you should, and guys, that you should invest in your education, because
Right.
it will come back to you. And
Hmm.
but that's if you do it smart. Don't go just going to college and not knowing what you want to be when you grow up.
Hmm.
You need to
Right.
know that first, not
Right.
go to college first. And I think
Right.
that's how American society kind of messes it up a little bit for us 18-year-olds.
Right.
We're not ready. We don't
Right.
know at 18 what we want to do. I mean, some of us do, and that they're blessed,
Right.
but that's a young age. So, but I do say invest in your education. It will
Right.
definitely come back to you. If you aren't those that don't want to go to college, know that you're not going to be successful in college. I would say find even a community college for a trade. You got to go
Mm-hmm.
to school to learn something.
Something.
Something,
Mm-hmm.
even if
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
working on mechanics or those people went to school to get some sort of certification, or
Mm-hmm.
you need to invest in yourself.
It's true.
If that means, like I said earlier, go to udemy.com. Maybe you want to start your own graphic design firm and you don't know how to do graphics. Well, you got to learn how to do graphics.
Right.
So, you know, you still got to kind of like be schooled in some way.
Right. Yeah.
YouTube.com though is the free university. So if you really have time on
Real
your,
talk. That's real though. Yeah.
and COVID brought a little bit more time on our hands, invest in that. It's free. So
Yeah.
find your video and learn.
Yeah.